Every few years we dutifully turn up at a polling station, usually to vote for a party machine rather than a person. The machines then occupy the parliamentary term, bickering with one another, whilst the real world outside gets on with the day job. Surely we can do better than this. Democracy clearly needs an organisational structure, and it's called a constitution. So we tailored a document specifically for an independent Scotland. No baggage, no compromise. This would be the framework for a 21st century democracy. But, by that very definition, surely everyone who is to be governed should have their say. And how to make it accessible, how to harvest the result. But this is not just our problem. We know of several draft constitutions currently circulating within Scotland. They have much in common, and each reflects the best intentions of the authors. Communications are much improved since the declaration of Arbroath. So how are all these ideas to be made available to everyone? To amend, add content, or delete, as they individually see fit? How is the view of the majority to be determined? Well, we have now virtually completed the work to achieve this. It is set up today as an intuitive, online, public forum with a thoroughly secure voting system. It is open to all views and ideas, and it will stay open for as long as it takes to reach a genuine democratic outcome. This is how it works. The dedicated website is called Scottish Constitution, the Consultation, and may look something like this. The centre will be responsible for the site management and has been converted into a Scottish charity in order to ensure transparency and full public accountability. Let's skip the introductions and go straight to the draft constitution. It contains 12 articles or themes divided into 179 sections. These vary from half a dozen to a maximum of 75 words each, and each has a number which is a link, and a single click brings up a dedicated panel where you can choose to vote, amend or blog. You can choose to go through it from A to Z, but if you are interested only in a particular area, then a click will take you there directly. Let's say you are interested in the head of state, or perhaps the section dealing with the recall of a constituency MP. Let's look at what it says just above the search panel there. Type your area of interest into the search box and scroll to the number displayed. 2. If this is what you want, click the number and go directly to the vote, amend and blog page. And if they are not relevant, try searching again with different words. If you still find nothing, then go to the most relevant section and blog your proposal for a new section. OK, let's say the search said 4.41. And when we scroll down we find it's on the right lines, so we click the number and are taken directly to the vote, amend or blog page. OK, the first panel confirms the wording of the section. You have one single transferable vote per section, which was attached to the resident or non-resident vote counter when you registered. Confirm your vote is live by pressing the vote button, or you can press go to blog and see what other folks have got to say about it, or you can write your own blog, or you can choose to amend the original version. Let's say you click amend. Now you will see the amendment panel with all the other amendments to date listed below. These are ranked in order of all votes cast. If none of these meet your case, you can return to the Amend panel, where you can write your own amendment. When you click the Publish button, it will go online with its own reference number, and your vote will automatically transfer to your amendment vote counter. You can, of course, click on Blog at any time, and it's the same process throughout all the sections. To summarise then, you have only one vote per section, and the software links it to your latest vote and amend choices. You can come back on any later occasion, have a look at what's been happening, decide to vote again, and it will automatically transfer from your previous selection. Currently, some of these bells and whistles don't work with mobile devices, and though we're trying to overcome this, it's best to view the system at present on a laptop or desktop. Hopefully we'll be able to fix this before the facility goes live in a few months' time. A critical part of the facility is the integrity of your vote. The system must be proof against manipulation or influencing the count by multiple or unauthorized voting. The credibility of the vote underpins the entire process. For this reason, the annual registration fee of £1 must be paid through PayPal, debit or credit card, as the information this provides to the administrator proves your identity, place of residence, email address, and that you are of voting age, just as effectively as the electoral roll. If you do not renew your membership fee, then all your past activities will remain in place, but you will no longer be able to participate. This page describes participation step by step, and after the introduction is largely intuitive. Pop-ups are widely used to suggest your active options, and if you are blocked, there will be a recommendation. This is all possible because your unique username accompanies you over the entire site, enabling your vote to be reallocated to your latest choice as you make it. The quick vote. To encourage the widest possible participation, the quick vote is for everyone who believes the Constitution should have a democratic mandate rather than being a set of guidelines drawn up by elites and the governing political party. Not everyone has the time or inclination for detail, so the quick vote option simply confirms your vote for all the original sections and is located just below the registration panel. You may revisit the debate at any time to participate in all the activities. The administrator and monitors will keep members informed from time to time by newsletter and press release, highlighting trends and significant events. The strategy. Given a credible outcome, the consultation would request an unequivocal public promise for every candidate standing for election to the first Parliament to support legislation enshrining the democratically agreed version of the Constitution into law, unamended and in full, and within 3 months of convening the first Parliament. Failing such an undertaking, the consultation would encourage supporting groups to put up candidates who were prepared to do so. It is appropriate that this programme be launched as a means of a democratic participation of compiling a constitution for Scotland. It is designed, however, to accommodate, for example, local government reform, land value taxation, international trade agreements, planning and development consultations, etc. Groups interested in using the basic programme technology are invited to contact the Centre for Scottish Constitutional Studies for further information.